there would be a market where the people living around the quarter, you know, wouldn't really have to travel far in order to purchase their daily necessities, I mean. Second portion of the street is where you'll be able to see some furniture, where basically on the left end there's a huge area where it manufactures in the larger basic workshops, and display areas would be further behind on the left side. So this is Muhammad Ali Street, for those of you who have a map, a city map, and it will be intersecting with a larger other street called Port Said, and that's where the...
How does he do that?
That's just like the
He does it with one hand, does he?
Yeah.
You take away that hand of his.
That's Sugar Street. What's the other one?
Look at that guy go.
Yeah.
Wow.
In here there was a huge community of Greeks, Italians, French, Armenians. Well, Armenians are mostly the ones that still remain in larger numbers rather than all the others. You can see also some of the beautiful architecture that you'd be seeing in here in comparison with some of the newer ones. But when it comes to the actual heart of the city, there will be some spectacular buildings, huge ones, and that's where the Yaqubian building was one of them. And also, like, I mean, once we get out there, you guys notice the parkings on the right side in here? You see the yellow poles of metal, I mean, sticking out from the street? And right next to them is a meter on the other side where the pavement is. So in order to have this down, I mean, in order to bring your car out, you'll have to put your money in the meter first.
Okay.
So you pay, and that's where that pole comes down, you know, and then you can get your car out.
Okay, so what should we take?
Where the Opera Square is, that will be taking us to the ring road, the older ring road or Salah Salim road, and from there we'll be driving around the block in order to get to the point where we'll be heading back on the same road in order to get to the area of Khan al-Khalili market in the heart of the city called Al-Qahira. A parking area that we have ahead of us in here is actually where the older opera house used to be.
So where's the new opera house? Because there is one.
The new opera house was built 20-some years ago by the help of the Japanese, and it's located on the northernmost island. You need to worry much about the traffic where there will be no vehicles. I mean, but sometimes there will be some of those push carts that they transport goods on, where this is a pedestrian area. Actually, once I had somebody who bought one, you know, for himself, and he had to carry it the whole trip. He couldn't pack it in his bag, you know. So was concerned it would squish.
Yeah.
Much of
I was going to say, yeah.
This area in here was called El Nahatin, for those who work in cups, as you notice in here. Where these big pots is where the beans or the food that you guys have tried in breakfast, you know, would be cooking it overnight, where they would be boiling it on very low heat, you know, in huge containers like that. And of course there are some that are much smaller in the size, and they would be used for home cooking. And it is an airtight container, where again it consists of the glassware, which is the lower part that will be filled up with the water all the way about 2/3 of the container itself, and then there would be the copper or aluminum nowadays, I mean, you know, top part that has two pipes in it. One of them goes all the way into the water, and the other one that is attached to the hose where the people, drag through, like the gentleman is in here, would actually be above the water level. And please don't fall. Got it finally, huh?
ده اذا ذكرت الفلوس ذكر محمد رياض عشان كده
That's the name of the coffee shop here. It's very famous for its mirrors. You guys want to call it here? You're welcome, you're welcome. Canada dry.
Does he get like hazard pay or something for driving? Do they die young? I mean,
You know, I'm only 30.
yes. And he's only 12.
Yeah, I know. Like his hand.
Yesterday in the apartment.
It's like his hand is going to stop that foot.